And we're live. Let's see how we get on with today's race. This is my second time running this track. So I did daily race yesterday. I did a few, maybe 3, I think. And other than that, never run this before. So it's going to be interesting. We have the Dodge Viper is a car of choice. I think that if you're going to race these things and you're not an A+ driver who really knows what you're doing, just learn from what everyone else is doing. You look at all the fastest times are in the Dodge Viper. Of course, I'm going to pick the Dodge Viper. I'm still a relative newbie to this. This is not something that I've spent a lot of time on yet. But I absolutely love it. I love getting in these races. I love making mistakes, learning from them, coming back and improving. At the end of the day, like, that's what makes fun for me on this game. I'm sure I'm not the only one. So we got 40 seconds till we get into this one. I think in this, I did just start my first race and had to quit halfway through because my pedals disappeared from under my feet, which is never great. But I think they're all set now, so hopefully we can get through this race. My plan is to try and do all 10 laps without dropping it at any point. I think throttle application, braking points, and then staying out of carnage, which when you're learning to drive on this game, one of the things that's quite difficult is learning how to follow. Oh, starting P1. Interesting. So, hopefully, I can figure out... Nah, let's be serious. I'm going to have to follow. I'm not going to stay in P1 for the whole race. I'd be very shocked if that were to happen. So, if I get my opportunity to follow, which I will, I should learn a couple of things. Because going through a lot of these high-speed corners and following is quite difficult to know when the car in front's going to brake. Okay. First full race of the day. Let's go. Yeah. Stick there. Alright. Let's get the radar up so we can see what's going on around us. And we'll see how we are leading off from the front. Not massively confident with it, but we'll see. No idea what I'm going to do with pits yet. I'm thinking I'll see how far cars are behind me, or if they're in front. What makes sense at the time. I do find the first corner on the first lap quite difficult to judge my braking, because I'm used to doing it as a flying lap on fast laps. So like figuring that out on the first lap when you're on a cold start, it's a bit weird. Alright, he's got the inside on me. I mean the outside, but... You know what? Not the worst. I don't mind falling back here. As long as we're in a bit of our own pack. This is going to be interesting. Hopefully I don't go into the back of anybody. Came off the throttle very early there. Give him a bump. Come on. Come on, let's go. Don't let first place get ahead. Someone in Rory's car here. Come on. Come on. Oh, of course. Not sure who that was, where that came from. But keep going, let's get fall in line. This is not what you want after starting P1. Yep, that's on me. That's completely on me. Right, let's get back after it. Let's get back after it. Completely detached. But the pack hasn't opened up massively, so maybe I can actually catch back up on this lot. 6 seconds to the car in front. Let's see what we can do. That's down to 5 already. Is that because he's getting detached? Alright, Rocket Mag, what are you doing? That gup's come down way too much. If I get to you, pushing you in. Let's attach back to that group. It looks like no one's really broken away. I need to figure out how to carry more speed through there. I think I braked too hard. But it's alright. It's alright. So I could pit early, but I'm thinking I'm not going to. I think speed-wise, I'm alright to catch up a little bit here. Try and get some slipstream before I pit. Otherwise I'm going to come out nowhere near anyone, have no slipstream, and just be losing, bleeding lap time to everyone. At least this way, if I'm on the back of these two, push them up to the next cars. Come on, let's go. Get after it. Alright, work together, don't fight. Don't fight. There's no point, we are so far back. Alright, I think I'm going to lift off a little bit early here. is to not go into the back of one of these. Again, I'm not trying to fight you, lad. You just were very slow into the entrance on that. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Push up. Push up. Push up. Go, 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 go. It's not when they brake, it's how they brake and come across the line to brake, which makes it super difficult. Thanks for a little nudge there. Come on, let's go. You follow me. Let's go, let's go. Come on, where are you? Oh. He's gone. Come on, Jojo. I needed you. I needed your gracious bumps. We're so far detached from the back. Come on. Surely you've got the slipstream on me. Bring it up. Bring it. Oh no, I'm pulling away. Not quite what I wanted. Alright, 5.8. So we are catching a little bit. Probably white. Now 6 seconds to slur 1884. Sounds like a coffin. Alright, let's do this. Race is not over yet. 6.4 down to 5.9. I wonder what's going on with pits in front of me. Someone's just pitted. I think I'm going. I wasn't going to, but I think they're close enough in front of me that I'll be able to catch them. And hopefully get some slipstream back. Because I'm so far off the pack. It's been killing me with lap time. Alright, let's get this. Yeah, that's better. 4.2. Yeah, I'm closer to this than I was before I pitted, so good decision. All in all, good decision. Okay, 4.3 gap drop in. Got no slipstream. Can we get onto the back of these lot? Someone's just had a spin, which is going to connect. Interesting. You know what? Not gonna lie, when I saw this track on the daily races, I was a little bit nervous because I know it's a really popular track. I know it's one that people have got a lot of experience in, and I have zero before this week. But I think I'm gonna quite enjoy this week actually. I think I quite like this track. I think that lost me ninth. Oh well, let's make it back up, right? Full faith. Nearly dropped it there. I gotta remember, these are not lap 1 tyres. These are lap 7, had a couple of trips around and about in them. So what realistically is on P9, I think. I think that's about it. I don't think we're getting any higher than P9. Oh, I think I did just about enough there. Let's see. No! Oh! Pain. It's okay. We serve what we deserve. We serve what we deserve. Okay. Oh, tires are definitely hurting. They're screaming at me. Yep, that was a bit too brave. I think we're going to end up settling for 10th here, unless something happens up front. Because there's only the one car, then the pack, and then the leader is just... They must not have pitted, whoever's in the lead. King James can't have pitted. That's way too far ahead. Oh! I think in settling for 10th did not realise Conning Donders was so close. Alright, Conning. You're not having that, I'm sorry. I can't let you run away with 10th. 2 laps to rectify this situation. Very little confidence getting on the throttle. I think that's one of the biggest problems. Oh, I was going to push, but you're a bit too slow. You're a bit too off the pace. Was that a push? Was that me? So, wait. He gets a 2-second penalty for hitting me, but I still get half a second penalty for track limits. That doesn't seem quite fair. Alright, I guess it is what it is. Keep scrapping ahead of me, lads. Please, that'd be quite nice. Yeah, 10th is it, isn't it? Maybe not. Not getting a penalty for that. Extra tight on the racer 9. Not getting a penalty. Refuse to get a penalty there. To be honest, I'm not sure how I've come away with 10th. It definitely wasn't a 10th place worthy race. Well, we live, we learn, we move on. It's going to be an interesting race, this one, to nail down. Definitely going to be an interesting race to nail down. Okay. Let's go. Just for a second. I'll sort out. There we go. So here we are in race 2. Let's see how we get on this one. So you got someone in the Ferrari. Interesting choice. That Peugeot looks mean. Very snake-like. Alright, so we're in Daily Race C. Race 2 of the day. Kind of, 2.5. Starting in P2. Low-key crazy statement. I think I prefer middle of the pack. I don't know about anyone else when they play this, but when you're newer to the game like me, I feel a lot of pressure being up front. And sometimes it helps to follow to get an idea of lines, although this is not the easiest track to follow on. But we'll see how we go. Be interesting. Not a great start, but somehow kept P2. Maverick, you were in my last race, you were quick. I think, did you win? Or you were top 3, 4, 5 or something? Okay, let's settle in here. Let's go, Atomics. I'm backing you. Let's go catch up. Cars in front, I got a little too far ahead. Not what we wanted to do there. Sorry, mate. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Stay straight. I'm going to bump you. I'm forgetting about my gearing note. See, that bump drafting, I know it's something that I should be doing, something I want to do, but it's not as easy as it looks sometimes. I'm trying to do it. Sometimes I miss, and then it puts you in an awkward situation. I need to learn about indicators as well on this game, how to use them. Alright, pick up the throttle. I was a little bit scared to pick up the throttle there. Probably why he's now somewhat alongside me. Right, I think, realistically, I'm falling back to where I deserve to be on race pace. As much as my qualifying time is good, my race pace is yet to meet up. I think that's been my trend. So this is my 4th week, or 5th week now, of daily races. And I've got my qualifying pace up pretty decent. But my race pace is definitely not on the same level. So that's the focus now. Trying to do more races so I can get that up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Psst. Jose, Julio. Nope. See? The curb, like... I was trying to stay behind him for the bump. The curb tripped me up there. Go on, take it. Who's behind me? That does not sound like a Dodge. Was that the Ferrari? Oh, that's the Peugeot. The snakeskin Peugeot. Ah, didn't come off it enough. I came off, but I thought I'd done just about enough, but I hadn't. Alright, let's go, Prez. Come on, Prez. Let's go. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Too much off the racing line there. Learned my lesson. Learned my lesson about that one. Alright. Need to focus, recalibrate, get back into this. Whoa! Way too wide on that. Oh, I'm getting detached. Heavily detached. Let's get back into Prez. Is that in front or behind? I don't see anything on the map. Alright, what are you guys doing on pits? You're staying out. And you've had a penalty, I guess? Or you're the one who dropped it. So I'm going to stay, because I can get slip on you next lap, for sure. Oh, it's... Psst. Jose, Julio. Okay, 2.4. See if we can reel them in. Reel them in. Bus stop's going to be super important here. Oh, my laps have been slow. What is going on? Ah, that's a penalty. I tried to save it. I should have just come off the throttle completely. Alright, so we're going to go into the pits then. We got at least one person behind us that's pitted. Oh, someone else got a penalty and pitted. That helps us just a little bit. No fuel, no tyres. Prez still in. Perfect. World's longest pit stop. Oh, did Prez change tyres? Interesting choice. And come out in an absolute mad pack here. This might not be great. Depends how much carnage you're going to have going on. Right, I need to remember tyres are not fresh, so I can't come out of these corners in the same way that I would have before. Right, you've got a 3-second penalty, so you're no use to me. Spartacus, Spartacus! Oh, forgot to shift completely there. Hopefully it'll give us a little bit. Distance tow. Bus stop is the one that absolutely suffered with last race. Forgetting with my tyres. Couldn't go in quite as hot as I did before. So, no slipstream, but also got a little bit of a gap behind me. I can definitely catch up to these cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in front of me. And then some of them are going to have to pit. I thought I broke too much. I actually didn't break enough. I'm so scared to get on the throttle on that turn. I need to practice that. Because it's not good being that fearful to get on the throttle. Slow in, fast out. I really need to work on that one as well. It means I have to come so slow out of there because I don't quite know how to take it yet. Like, I've seen it. I've seen how it's supposed to be done, but for some reason when I do it myself, it just doesn't quite work out the same. Compress. Let's work together. Nope, you're going to try and overtake. Right, okay. Into the bus stop. Good to know. I'm just going to let you have that, because I was in the complete wrong gear. I'd rather preserve myself than fight that. Alright, reel you in. Of course, Prez changed tyres, didn't he? So maybe this is a bit of a lesson for me. Maybe I should be changing tyres. I guess this lobby isn't fast enough that I need to maximise every millisecond. If I change tyres, I can have a bit more grip. I can have much better lap times because my lap times are suffering towards the end of the race. Come on, Prez. Let's get a move on. I need you in my back pocket. Help us catch up. Really struggling to take the bus stop at the end of this race. I need to figure out how to do it. Or, yeah, change my tyres. I think that'll make a big difference. That's better. That's not better. Yeah, definitely changing my tyres next race. See what that does for me. Oh, complete wrong gearing. We're in 11th. Has everyone in front of us pitted? Or are they pitting this lap? So I don't know how we got to 11th. Well, no, we got here, but how we're staying here, I'm not quite sure. Oh, has he saved it? I think that's a penalty. I think that's a penalty. Yep. Ah, pain. Pain. Okay. So a couple of them are in the pits, but I don't think it's going to be enough for me to jump anyone. Not with things like that penalty. I don't think everyone pitted. I just don't. I'm expecting to see some 1 minute penalties here. Because I've not had any, like, spins or anything. Or did I? And I just don't remember. Nearly had one there. Yeah, these tyres are absolutely cooked. Definitely changing tyres next race. Lobby's not quick enough to warrant the no change. Just no penalty this time. Thank you. Okay, so I've got a lot to work on this race. I mean, every lap being in the 150s is pretty horrendous. Like shockingly bad. No 1 minute penalties. What happened then? When did they all jump me? I was in 6th. And they didn't overtake me. I pitted, that was all that happened. Maybe they pitted before me. Probably. Okay, so we've learned some lessons. So we've learned some very important lessons. I'll tell you what. Let's drop this and this for now. We'll leave that as it is. Learned some very important lessons that race that definitely need to change tyres in the pit for sure, which hopefully will give me a lot more comfort getting on the throttle out of those slow speeds. What was that turn? Technically 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6 and 7. Those are the ones where I'm really struggling with traction and I don't have the confidence in driving this car to go with full application on the throttle. I'm very tentative. So I think we'll record the next race. We'll see how that one goes. The lessons learned. Alright, let's get into it. We're second on the grid again. A lot of the same bandits in this one. Prez, I want to beat you, Prez, specifically. Because I should have beat you in the last race, and I didn't. And that was on me. So let's do a little bit better this time. Okay. So the most important thing about this race is to take what we've learned in the previous race and bring it to this one. And I think I've been watching a lot of the A+ drivers, and something that they've been doing is not changing tyres, because every millisecond matters in those races. I'm not trying to fight for wins just yet. I think I'm just trying to fight for better racecraft, so I'm going to change tyres, because I think it's going to allow me to get an overall faster race. So I've been very timid on going on the throttle out of that corner, because I'm just so scared of dropping it with this car, and it's not good for my overall race pace. Absolutely bleeding lap time doing that. And this is definitely misleading right now that I'm in first. I'm in first because the guy in first made a mistake. And then I've been going so slow through corners, I think it's been catching others out. But I expect to get past, which I'm okay with. I don't mind getting past. As I said, I'm not here explicitly going for wins right now. I'm trying to improve. If I get a penalty for that, that's going to be super annoying. Can you go straight, please, so I can bump you? Thank you. I need you to get closer to him. Oh, and who's in front? Prez. Touche. Touche, Prez. I think that's one of the disadvantages of racing in the same races in lobbies, is if you have a bad race, they start to build an impression of, oh, I'm faster than that guy, and they'll race you differently. And it's not they're not necessarily racing you on how you're racing now, they're racing you on how you raced in the last race. I've definitely found that. Slide in a little bit there. Definitely scared with the throttle there. Horrible exit. I'm expecting the cars to be on the back of me after that. Okay. So Perez is 1.7, I got 1.5 behind. That's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Interesting to see the lines people take through the bus stop. Some people attack it very wide on the entrance, which I don't really know why. From my understanding, on any bus stop chicane, you want to get through as shallow as possible, keep as much speed. Which is probably why I've gained on him out of it. But he did the same thing last race, so... And he beat me, so you know. I guess now with that, I'm just trying to get the car straight out of the corner. And then get on the throttle. I'm just slow at getting the car straight. I thought I was going to drop it there. So it's back up to 1.5 to Perez. But we've got a bigger gap behind us now, which is nice. If we can start to pull away from that pack a little bit, I think it might be bus stop. If I have another good one, we'll see how that impacts the distance. Wasn't as good, wasn't as tidy, but okay. About the same behind us, maybe a little bit of an advantage there. But again, I'm not getting any slipstream, I don't think. Maybe, oh, very distant toe. I don't know if that works in the mechanics of this game, but... Okay. Okay, so the gap to the front is growing a little bit. Gap behind is staying roughly the same, between 2.8 and 3. See what happens after chicane again. A little bit tighter than last time. Yeah. Gap to the front shrunk, gap behind grew. So it's definitely the weakness of everyone else's race. And ironically, one of the strengths of my race on this track. But tyres are definitely important for me. I've not got the racecraft for worn tyres around this track. Evidenced by what's going on so far. See. 5th time through. See what happens this time. A little bit slower, a little bit less throttle, but decently clean. Right, what are you doing, Prez? You staying out? Alright, let's do one more, then we're going to pit. I'm glad some cars behind me are pitting, because I don't want to come out into traffic and it change the race too much. I prefer them to pit, so when I come out, I've got a nice big gap to pit into. Okay. I've got a big enough gap behind that I actually don't need to drive a super high rate of knots. I can be a little bit gentler on what I'm doing. Which means... Oh, it's definitely a penalty. Which means... Well, I'm going to pit now, I've got a penalty. That changes things a little bit. That really does change things a little bit. I was thinking about staying out. I'm staying out. Screw it. I'm staying out. There's too much of a pack behind me. I don't want to pit into it. It's the last thing I want to do. And I know the tyres are going to scream. But if I'm just cautious, I've got a 6-second buffer. Where I don't need to win the race in any one corner. I can afford to be a little bit more patient. See, like I'm braking a lot more cautiously now, using a lot more engine braking. And I'm not getting on the throttle nearly as early. I don't mind dropping time to the guy in front, like, he's running a good race, he's quicker than me. The game is, when we go into the pits, to be able to come out and stay in P2. I don't want to give up track position and then have to follow and cause problems for myself. Yeah, I went very slow through there. Possibly too cautious. I think I'm going to follow whatever he does. If he goes in, I'm going in. He's going in. I think I'm staying out. This is either going to be the best decision I've ever made or the worst decision I've ever made. And this is more to see what everyone else does rather than... I'm not racing him. I'm racing everyone behind me right now. Does everyone else pit? Is there a nice gap to go into? No, is the answer to that. Everyone else hasn't pitted. Bit too cautious there. bleeding a little bit too much time now. I wonder if he's been slowed down by anyone. Prez, he's in 4. No, there's no one in front of him. I'm just gonna pit on the last lap. Why not? See what happens. Way too deep. Was not looking at my braking mark at all. Lost a lot of time there. Okay, need to make that up. What I don't know about the cars behind is that are they ones that have pitted and then overtaken, or are they ones that still need to pit as well? Because that gap is quite close, considering I thought me and Prez had a bigger gap to the cars behind, especially ones who were pitting still. Being very cautious through the bus stop. I think that gained me a little bit of time there. Alright, into the pits. Don't change. Just one lap. Let's see what happens with everyone else. I think Prez is going to get past, which is fine. But it's, are the others pitting? Have they pitted? Doesn't look like it. They're not pitting, so they probably already have pitted. So what am I on for here? Possibly a top 5? Six, 7? What? Did I lose that much time? P3, okay. Interesting. And that's what I was trying to avoid. What just happened behind me? Go on, go past me, go past me. Go past me. I was hoping he'd go past, so then I could get the slipstream off of him. Oh, it's Prez that's behind me. Interesting. Where's he gone? What happens? Interesting. Alright. So I'm not 100% sure here. I think they haven't pitted. We might be on for the win here. I can't tell though. Maybe it's just a P3. No, they have pitted. Okay, P3. We'll take that. Look, we've been outside the top 9 in the last 2, so P3 is very welcome. And Prez, mate. Good racing again. I think that pit, I think I made the right decision with that pit. It was definitely one. Alright, Prez, mate. Well raced. He's gone. Never mind. Alright, we'll save that replay. Okay. It's quite late, so I think we're going to call it there for today. Better end to the day than the start. And we'll be back at it again Thursday, I think. See you then. Toodaloo.